We will change this country for the better. Solidarity.
People with microphones for photography.
No freedom for us all! No ban! No wall!
They're the ones
no freedom for Get it! Shut it down! People, which side are you on? Which side are you on? My people, which side are you on? Oh, I'm gonna let it shine. All in the street. Oh.
So this is a very historic day. I'm wondering what your comments are about the Poor People's Campaign and what was happening today.
Well, I think we have to take this moment today and the whole for the last 4 or 5 weeks and place it in some sort of context and understanding there's a great deal of work to do. You said we know the issues. We see the contradictions. We see the contradictions played out with this administration all the time. Now we have to put together and gather a mass mobilization, a real mass movement to change. And that's going to start. That's going to take place in so many ways. We got to change, use the electoral process. Let's change the Congress, and we move from there.
A lot of people are feeling discouraged because of this administration and what's been going on. What words of encouragement can you give them to keep fighting?
Well, you can't stop fighting. I like my sister Nina Turner when she tells about Harriet Tubman, and she says, when you hear the dogs barking, keep going. When you hear the sound of voices, keep going. You know, when you think they're going to catch you, keep going.
We learn from nonviolence training that you only have the authority to shut it down when you have given your adversary clear understanding of what you want, why you want it, and you've attempted to give them the opportunity. We are going to complete this final action. So there will be no one with any excuse when we continue to build the actions.
Yeah. Straight that way. Sorry? Yep.
Yeah, they don't want anybody to deal with that. But what we do have is we have the marches can continue. But we have 2 boxes. We want to deliver to the steps and lead the steps. Have a prayer. Religious freedom of 40 people. That's all we're doing today. I promise that we'll come back. We'll fight for what we believe is right. But these 2 boxes, for Senator, we want to leave them at the door. I know y'all got armed folk up there.
Any extensions from the currently permitted demonstration because it's not falling into what your guidelines are. But if you want to continue down on your march out and all that,
there are people on the steps, right? And they are just people. We're busy. We're not taking the demonstration on the steps. We have a freedom of on the step. We're not one civil disability. There are other people up there. There's citizens up there. We're citizens.
Yep. And they are not demonstrating.
We're not demonstrating. We're walking. No, the group is keep going.
Okay.
So we can go one at a time.
40 people is a demonstration.
So we can go one at a time. There's no permit against us going one at a time.
I don't control where you want it one at a time.
Okay, we'll go one at a time.
But once you gather as a group,
but we can go up there one at a time.
You can go rounds as you like, one at a time.
My name's Kendall Hale. I'm from Asheville, North Carolina, and I've been working with Beyond Extreme Energy for the last few years.
And Kendall, you told me you were with the original Poor People's March back in 1968. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, the interesting thing was, I found the sign in my parents' basement here after they died, and I had forgotten that I was there, but my name was written on the back along with my parents' names, Myron Hale and Alice Hale, June 19th, 1968. And then the images started coming back to me, and I remembered walking right here where the tents were, and it was in the pouring rain, and people were huddled under these plastic-like tents. And I remember telling my mother something like, I can't believe these people are under these tents. I mean, why are they under these tents? And she turned to me and she said, because they don't have any place to live, and that's why we're here. And the interesting thing is, it really followed. My parents were civil rights activists, so they'd come to the March on Washington in 1963. I was 13 and didn't come, but they were dedicated to this kind of support of the African American struggle. So it was no surprise that they'd been here, and the sign was in the bottom of a box, and here I am today.